We are in Yevamot, 11th chapter, Mishnah Aleph. נושאין על האנוסה ועל המפותה. You're allowed to get married in the case of rape or in the case of seduction. What does that mean? מי שאנס או פיתה את האישה, somebody who raped or seduced a woman, מותר לו לישא את קרובותיה. He is allowed to marry her immediate family, כגון ביתה או אימה או אחותה. For example, her daughter, her mother, or her sister. So why are we saying this? We said that you're not allowed to marry two wives, two sisters. So over here it says somebody who seduced one girl, and then 2 years later, he didn't marry her, he just seduced her. And then 2 years later, he wants to marry her sister. So you might think the seduction maybe makes him not allowed to marry his sister. He says no. He's allowed to marry her sister, he's allowed to marry her mother, he's allowed to marry her daughter.
But I thought that if she's an Anusa, he has to marry her.
If she wants to.
Just if he wants to.
Yeah.
They don't make him.
And even if he wants to marry her, now the Anusa.
No, if you want to marry her, he can marry her.
Yeah, so if you marry her, he can't. But Anusa means he didn't marry her. Either she didn't want, or he just raped, and that's it. He's not interested in listening to you. Okay?
ואם יש לו ילד ממנה? טוב, אולי יגיד את זה. בוא נראה.
I don't think that you can prove that it's his child.
למה הבעילה הזאת זה לא בעילת נישואים?
Because
זה נימוס וזה?
Yeah, because she says, the boss said it wasn't for that, it was לשם קידושים. שלא נאסרו קרובות האישה, אלא מחמת קידושים. The family relationship which is prohibited only comes from the קידושים, על דעת רבנים, ולא מחמת בעילת זנות. It doesn't come of a relationship which is called זנות. האונס והמפתה על הנשואה, somebody who rapes and or seduces a married woman, מי שאנס או פיתה את קרובות אשתו הנשואה לו בקידושים. So somebody married somebody, and then he went and he slept with her sister. The question is, what happens now? Yeah, what happens now? חייב בעונש האמור בהם. The Torah says specifically what the punishment is. כגון אם אנס את ביתה של אשתו, for example, if he raped the daughter of his wife, חייב מיתה בית דין. It says he needs to get burnt, death penalty. ואם אנס את אחות אשתו, and if he raped the sister of his wife, yeah, the one he's not allowed to get married to, then he's chayav karet. He's obligated karet, whichever punishment it is for whatever relationship it is. Next. נושא אדם אנוסת אביו או מפותת אביו. A person is allowed to get married to a woman his father raped or a woman his father seduced. שלא אסרה תורה אלא אשת אביו, because the Torah prohibited only the wife of your husband, of your father, not the seduction of your father.
Non-wife.
Yeah, she's not wife. כמו שכתוב, like it says, ערוות אשת אביך לא תגלה. It says, the nakedness of the wife of your father you should not reveal. וזו, אינה אשתו. This one she's not his wife, he just slayed with her. וכן, נושא אדם אנוסת בנו ומפותת בנו. Same thing, is allowed to get married to, if his son raped a woman or his son seduced a woman, he's still allowed to marry her. The father. שלא עשה תורה אלא אשת בנו הנשואה. That the Torah prohibited only the wife of his son that is married, הנשואה לו בקידושין, that is married according to the rabbis, בקידושין. כמו שכתוב, like it says, ערוות כלתך לא תגלה, אשת בנך היא. Like it says, the nakedness of your daughter-in-law you should not reveal. She's the wife of your son. וזו אינה אשתו. And this is not his wife. Rabbi Yehuda אוסר. Rabbi Yehuda comes and disagreed, in which case, באנוסת אביו ומפותת אביו. He says, even for the son, he says you're allowed to. But if your father raped or seduced somebody, we're still going to consider her his wife. Why? שנאמר, because it says, לא ייקח איש את אשת אביו. The verse continues. It says, a man should not take the wife of his father. And then it continues, ולא יגלה כנף אביו. It says, why do you have a second part? ולא יגלה כנף אביו. You should not reveal the hidden part of your father. So the second part comes about relationships, even not married. That's what he says. ודורש רבי יהודה, Rabbi Yehuda learns from the second part, כנף שראה אביו לא יגלה. It says a part that his father saw, he should not reveal. והיינו, Rabbi Yehuda learns it how? אנוסתו ומפותתו. He learns this verse, this part, לא יגלה כנף אביו, that refers to a raped victim or a seduced. ותנא כמה דורש פסוק זה, and our Tana, which is the halacha like him, how does he learn it? He's going to get stuck over here. He says, no, לא יגלה כנף אביו God comes to teach you something else. What does it comes to teach you? בשוברת יבם של אביו. It comes to teach you another halacha, what somebody has yibum on her from his father's side. Whatever the halacha over there, it comes to teach you something else. It doesn't notice. וההלכה כתנא, and the halacha is like תנא קמא, like we know. Okay. The Gemara continues a little bit and discusses. בגמרא מבואר, שמה ששנינו ברישא, that this is what we said in the beginning, נושאין על האנוסה ועל המפותה, that you're allowed to marry somebody who was raped by a person's father or somebody who was seduced, שמשמע אפילו לכתחילה. It looks like, yeah, you're just allowed to marry her. But it's when is it? היינו, it's not exactly like we read it, לאחר מיתת האנוסה המפותה. Only after that person passed away. אבל בחייה אסרו חכמים. No, you should always be allowed. But the חכמים אסרו. Why? אבל בחייה אסרו חכמים לישא את קרובותיה. When she's alive, you're not allowed to marry her relatives. Why not? מפני שהאנוסה המפותה רגילה לבוא לקרובותיה לבקר אותם. Because if the sister, for example, she might come and visit. And then what's going to happen? ומתוך שליבו גס בה, since he already knows her, they had a relationship in the past, they have history, יש חשש שמא יבוא לידי עבירה. We're worried it might come to the עבירה, so therefore the rabbi says, even though you're allowed to, we're not going to let you until she dies.
You can do the Ovadia, you can do, and the Rabbanan, they are screwed.
Yeah, they will not let you, remember, you get married according to the rabbis. They will not marry you unless that woman is dead.